If you won an NBA championship at 19, then by your third season you were already averaging 16 points per game, but because of salary pressure, the front office only offered you a qualifying offer. Would you be angry? If you were drafted 7th overall, clearly more talented than most players your age, yet after 4 seasons in the league, you still couldn't lock down a permanent starting role, would you be disappointed in the coaching staff? When Jonathan Kuminga officially requested a trade, the Warriors front office finally had to confront an uncomfortable truth. Their long-standing strategy, trying to win championships now while developing young talent at the same time, has failed. Young players need usage, touches, and room to make mistakes in order to grow. Championship contenders, on the other hand, need reliable, polished, win-now contributors. That fundamental contradiction is why, over the past few years, Golden State has repeatedly lost its most promising young cores. From Jordan Poole to Jonathan Kuminga, the reasons for leaving may not be identical, but the desire for more responsibility and more ball-handling opportunities is undeniably a common thread. The moment Kuminga learned that the Warriors were only willing to extend a qualifying offer, he had already made up his mind. His future was no longer in Golden State. The problem is, no team has yet been willing to fully commit with the kind of long-term, big-money contract he's looking for. But that doesn't mean Kuminga lacks trade value. Since his trade request became public, teams like the Kings, Mavericks, Heat, and Lakers have all initiated conversations with the Warriors front office. On paper, Kuminga's numbers this season, 11.8 points and 6.2 rebounds per game, don't jump off the page. But anyone who watched his playoff performances last year knows that those numbers don't reflect his true ceiling. With his level of athleticism, if given consistent touches and offensive freedom, Kuminga absolutely has all-star potential. The issue in Golden State is fit. Playing alongside Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler, Kuminga's still raw offensive game often doesn't translate into winning possessions. That's why the coaching staff has been reluctant to expand his role or increase his minutes. In many ways, the moment both sides agreed to the current contract structure, they already knew a trade was inevitable. Over the past several weeks, Warriors general manager Mike Dunleavy Jr. has been actively exploring trade scenarios. The Kings, Heat, and Mavericks have all expressed serious interest, some even viewing Kuminga as a centerpiece of their rebuilding plans. The Los Angeles Lakers are also eager to enter the conversation. Team president Rob Pelinka reportedly values Kuminga highly, believing his elite athletic profile could make him an ideal running mate for Luka Doncic. With LeBron James aging, the Lakers clearly need a high-upside forward to anchor the future. Still, from Kuminga's personal development standpoint, joining the Lakers may not be much different from staying in Golden State. Right now, what he needs most is the ball in his hands. And Los Angeles, like the Warriors, may not be able to offer that. On top of that, the Lakers likely don't have the kind of assets that would truly entice Golden State. By contrast, a rebuilding Kings or Mavericks roster may be better positioned to satisfy both sides. As Warriors fans, many of us hope this trade happens sooner rather than later. We admire Kuminga's talent, but we also have to be honest. He no longer fits the Warriors' current timeline. What Golden State needs now is a stable, proven scorer who can contribute immediately. Given the recent form of Curry and Butler, surrounding them with dependable, two-way role players who can shoot and rebound still gives this team a real chance to make one more run at the championship. Sometimes, moving on isn't about failure. It's about finally admitting that two different paths can no longer exist at the same time.